is Way Up, and Mano's here. I'm here.
You Mano!
And we're talking about Tyler Perry's Straw, #1 on Netflix in the U.S. Also, #1 in the U.K., Canada, Australia, Ireland, Germany, Iceland, Italy, and all the countries in Africa.
Okay,
Damn near.
on fire then.
It's on fire. And so you just felt like she had a terrible day.
I just felt like it was just like,
Too
wow,
much.
too much in one day. I'm not here standing on.
You ever feel like you had a day that everything went wrong?
No, not like that. But losing your child, your car, your freedom, robbing banks, killing 2 people.
Although some people at the end don't know what happened at the end. You got to watch the full thing to understand, like, some things are a little bit up in the air, you know? I will say I was watching it in LA, BET Awards weekend, while I was getting my makeup done, and I had to take a moment because it was very sad. Like, it just felt like, whew.
You took a moment. You got pulled
sad.
in. Yeah.
There's no way you could watch that movie for real and not feel emotional.
I guess it's.
But the one thing I did like about it was the 3 black women having empathy for each other when everybody else was not understanding. Tiana Taylor's a cop. She had gave her the benefit of the doubt.
She did. She
when no one else
grace.
was doing that, and understanding how awful the police treated her, everything, and then even seeing Sherry Shepherd as the manager of the bank also being like, it's okay, treating her as a human being.
I guess I'm taking it literal. And it's
a
art,
village.
And it shouldn't be taken literal.
Right. Yeah, I think it's representative.
Like, maybe it's representative of just the struggle. Although maybe I feel like maybe that struggle could have stretched out for a month.
Well, Shanice, what are your thoughts on Straw?
Personally, I loved it. I felt like there was a deep message for people who actually were willing to thoroughly watch and just pay attention. But I feel like it did go over a lot of people's heads, with all the criticism on Facebook and everything, or social media, period.
So what was the message in your words?
I just feel like the whole message was be kind to people and give them grace. Like, you never know what somebody is going through, and people love to call women strong, and I feel like it's a compliment. But at the same time, come on. Is that really like the biggest compliment I have for women? Because
not strong by choice, strong by necessity.
Yeah, like single mothers really have it hard. Like, she just had 1 kid, and she was facing so many adversities all on her own. So it's definitely hard. Now I'm not gonna take that away because it's hard as hell with 1 child, but I have 4, and luckily I have a village, but I also know how it feels to not have anybody either, because I haven't always had the support I have.
Okay, well, listen, that perspective, I love that you called and told us that, because I do feel like I saw a lot of people that were like in tears watching this movie because it resonated with them so much about how some days you have the hardest day ever and you got to still keep on pushing.
Correct. You definitely do. You can't, I don't know, some people don't have that will or that village to actually want to get up and fight for another day. Because some people actually they can't help but to let it attack them and take them down. So they don't, because they're all they have. People just be dealing with so much.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate your perspective.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Hey, Battle, how are you?
Good morning. I'm way up. Okay.
Good morning. So I want to know what you thought about Straw.
I really enjoyed the movie. I mean, flawless production.
Okay.
But the one part that hit home for me is the grief part. Like, I've been dealing with a lot of grief. I lost a few people in 1 year and then a few people in 1 month. And I went through the hallucinations. I went through a lot of the things that I saw the character go through. So it hit home. But I've come to the other side of that with a lot of counseling, groups, grief groups, and using my family. Like, she didn't have nobody.
Right. Oh, my God. Nobody. I'm so glad. See, look, and I think so many black women in particular related to this movie so much because they saw pieces of themselves in that situation.
Yes. I had a lot of spoilers because of that, but I did get a chance to watch it throughout the weekend. Okay. I actually watched it twice.
Oh, good. See, look, well, thank you so much for calling, because I see Tyler Perry getting a lot of flack and like, oh, why does he keep on doing this? But again,
well, she is the mental health actress.
Yeah.
That's what she does. I expected it.
Taraji's the mental health actress. Okay, love it. Thank you for calling.